Every word you speak shapes the world within you. Every thought you whisper to yourself carves the destiny you're walking toward. Most people think power is found in wealth, fame, or control over others. But the Stoics, and Aristotle himself, knew the truth. Power begins with the tongue that commands the mind. Because before you conquer the world, you must learn to speak to yourself like a Stoic. Part 1: The Silent Conversation Within. Every day, you are speaking, not out loud, but silently, to yourself. You call yourself weak. You call yourself unlucky. You repeat stories that limit you. And then you wonder why your life reflects those limits. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." And Aristotle taught that habit is formed by repetition. Not just in action, but in language. When you repeat weakness, weakness becomes your habit. When you speak of strength, courage, and reason, your very being begins to align with it. You must master this inner dialogue. You must become the philosopher of your own mind. Part 2: The Stoic Language of Power. The Stoics spoke a different language. Not the words of emotion, but of equanimity. Not, "Why is this happening to me?" but, "How can I grow from this?" They didn't curse fate. They conversed with it. Every challenge was an opportunity to speak virtue into being. When Epictetus was enslaved, he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters." He didn't beg for pity. He spoke of control, of reason, of inner peace. And by his words, he ruled his own world. Because words are not mere sounds. They are commands to the soul. When you say, "I can't," your mind obeys. When you say, "I will," your mind finds the strength to make it real. Speak to yourself like a Stoic. And the universe begins to listen differently. Part 3: The Aristotelian Wisdom. Aristotle believed that language reflects thought. And thought becomes action. To change your actions, change your words. To change your words, change your understanding. He taught logos, the power of reason. And ethos, the moral character shaped by habit. When you tell yourself, "I am disciplined," you are not lying. You are training your ethos. You are sculpting the soul Aristotle spoke of. And when your words align with reason and virtue, your reality begins to reflect the harmony of the cosmos itself. Because for Aristotle, happiness, eudaimonia, was not pleasure, but living in accordance with the highest part of yourself. Your words can lift you toward that part, or bury you beneath the noise of doubt. Part 4: How modern people speak themselves into weakness. Today, people speak like victims. They say, "I'm tired. I'm broken. I'm not enough." Every day, they declare their own defeat. And the mind, obedient as a servant, fulfills that prophecy. The Stoic doesn't speak that way. He replaces complaint with command. He says, "I am learning. I am adapting. I am stronger than yesterday." Even when he fails, he doesn't say, "I lost." He says, "I gained wisdom." Because he knows the words you choose determine the meaning you attach to life itself. Part 5: The Stoic Practice of Reframing. Every Stoic practiced reframing. The art of speaking differently about pain. Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." So when hardship comes, don't say, "Why me?" Say, "This is training." When you fall, don't say, "I'm embarrassed." Say, "I'm being humbled." When someone insults you, don't say, "They disrespected me." Say, "They revealed my level of control." Change your words, and you change the experience. Pain becomes purpose. Chaos becomes structure. Weakness becomes wisdom. This is the secret of the Stoic mind. To speak reality into virtue. Part 6, Internal Dialogue of a Stoic. When you wake up, whisper to yourself, I am grateful for this breath. When you face fear, say, I was born for this test. When anger rises, remind yourself, I am not my emotions, I am their master. This is not positivity, it's philosophical discipline. It's the language of logos, reason over impulse, control over chaos. Because when your inner voice is calm, the outer world loses its power over you. Part 7, The Science Behind Stoic Speech. Even modern psychology proves what the Stoics already knew. Words rewire the brain. Neurons fire according to the language you feed them. When you constantly say, I can't, you strengthen the neural pathways of helplessness. When you say, I will, you build confidence, clarity, and courage. The Stoics mastered this long before neuroscience existed. They practiced speaking in ways that aligned emotion with reason, training the mind like a disciplined athlete trains the body. They knew, to speak with virtue is to think with order, and to think with order is to live with peace. Part 8, Your words create your world. Your outer life is the echo of your inner speech. If your words are chaotic, so will be your world. If your words are disciplined, peaceful, and purposeful, so will be your life. You cannot rise higher than the conversation you have with yourself. You cannot build a life of greatness on a foundation of self-hatred. The Stoic does not beg for kindness from others. He speaks it to himself first. He doesn't wait for motivation. He commands it. He doesn't say, I hope I'll become strong. He says, I already am. And in that moment, he becomes what he speaks. Part 9, The Stoics' 3 Rules of Speech. Rule 1, Speak less, mean more. Waste no words on things beyond your control. The wise man knows silence often says more than noise. Rule 2, Speak virtue, not emotion. Your words should reflect reason, not reaction. Don't speak to impress, speak to improve. Rule 3, Speak as if the gods are listening. Because they are, in the form of your own conscience. Every word you speak leaves an imprint on your soul. Make sure it's one worth repeating. Part 10, The Stoic Command to Yourself. From this day forward, guard your tongue like a warrior guards his sword. Do not speak defeat into your soul. Do not curse your own journey. Do not belittle your mind with words of weakness. Instead, speak wisdom into your being. Speak courage into your fear. Speak clarity into your chaos. Speak peace into your storms. Because you are what you repeatedly tell yourself. And the man who controls his words, controls his destiny. Remember this. The greatest dialogue you'll ever master is not with the world, but with yourself. Speak like Marcus Aurelius. Think like Aristotle. Live like a man who knows that every word he utters is a seed planted in the garden of his soul. If you speak with wisdom, you'll live with peace. If you speak with courage, you'll walk with strength. If you speak with virtue, you'll become unbreakable. So from now on, speak to yourself like a Stoic. Because your words have power beyond imagination.